Hello guys, my name is Timmy again and welcome back to the channel. Let's follow up this series with an episode in which we talk about the perks. Yeah. Now, I don't want to talk about the perks from the important point of view. Of course, they are very, very important, but I want to talk about from the progress point of view, when to start to do the perks. Now, many of you have the same path, have chosen the same path, in which you start with the march and whatever is navy, tank, or planes, and then you start ASAP to start to do the parks. Now, my opinion is this is not the fastest way, and you have to see this video till the end in order to understand what is my opinion about it. Now, when somebody says, okay, I want to start to do the perks, I have one march, I want to make it as strong as possible to move to the next one. When he says that, he's going to take all his free gems. So let's see it from this point of view. You are in a good alliance, on a good server, you get a lot of free gems. So you're going to start to go in this world treasure, yeah? And you're going to start to chase fragments of old heroes, yeah? Now, the next big issue right here was with majority of you guys, you don't have that many old heroes at 5 stars already, which means this path is already going to be a bit long. Yeah. Second issue here, you have to imagine that sometimes you get some good offers with 100 gems per fragment, but again, taking into consideration the fact that you are looking for specific old heroes which you already have to 5 stars.
Now let's take a look at the second alternative, or the second thing you're going to do. You're going to look for this event, and again we have the same issue, or you're going to have the same issue. You have to be lucky that this event actually offers you the fragments of the old heroes which you're actually close to having at 5 star. So when it comes down to this drop rate here, my experience so far is that is around between 220, 250 gems pro fragment. So now let's take a look at the math. When people are saying that the perks road is a very long one, this is exactly why in numbers. So you need around 440 fragments per single perk, multiplied with 4 different perks you can have per hero, multiplied with 250 gems. That requires you a whopping 440,000 gems. So basically for one single hero you need 440k gems. Now imagine you need for 3 heroes 1.3 million gems. So let's assume you are taking this road. And let's assume you have the patience and the nerves to actually reach the end of this road. What do you have now? You have one single march with 3 heroes of one single unit type with full perks, which should bring you somewhere around, I don't know, 1700, 1800% stats. Again, don't get me wrong, perks are indeed very important, but my priority is to tell you when to do them. So here is my alternative. So the alternative to get a way faster progress is exactly the reason I have made this channel. It's exactly the reason I start with episode 1 with the tanks and the planes and the navy. So I strongly recommend you to ignore the perks at the beginning. You heard me right, just ignore them. What you're gonna do, you're gonna aim to make 3 marches. And if you watch the episodes, you're basically gonna see what kind of heroes I recommend you for that. So what is this faster alternative? You have around about 3 different type of events in which you can use your free gems in order to get a lot of universal charts with these free gems. So you see me now posting these pictures about these 3 events, which are much more than one event, which is hero return, in which you can get this kind of charts. In this case, you get universal charts. So let's go back to some numbers. So we said we need around 440 fragments, multiplied with around 250 gems is going to cost you, multiplied with 4 perks you can put on one single hero. We're talking about 440,000 gems. Now let's take a very generous average of 300 gems you would pay for universal charts. In many events, with a bit of luck, it's even way lower. We are talking about 1,466 universal charts. Now with this, and trust me, you probably will gonna get even more. With this 1,400 gems, you can actually do 2 new hero for a different March. So let's jump to the conclusion of this episode. Perks, yes, are indeed very important, no question about it. But more important is when to do it. And my suggestion here is do the perks once you have fixed a march, a solid 3 hero march for each unit type, because that is actually what is increasing your account strength even faster. So after you have reached kind of 3 decent hero per march, you can come and start do the perks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. And I hope these series are actually helping you guys.